I'm just thinking through something. PLTW is 120%. I love the Round Hill, well, really all of them. Rec Shares, all of these guys who are doing like the 1.2 leverage funds. So I was thinking, how can I gain exposure without buying their particular ticker? I was thinking MAGS, right, which is up 18.39% at the making of this video year to date, compared to QQQ, which is up 16.39. So if I wanted to do like a 1.2x on, say, Maggie, right? Maggie pays us our dividend, and I wanted a basket of 120% of the Mag7, I would just buy, say, 120 shares of MAGs, okay? And I would buy it outright and then do a covered call as soon as I bought it outright for slightly out of the money. That would give me my dividend weekly, same thing as Maggie. So Maggie is a covered call strategy on MAGs, okay? But it's significantly greater. So I'd get the dividend weekly by doing covered calls, while also allowing the growth to happen, because you're still going to have the 20 shares. I'm trying to understand the downside here. You'd still get the 1-to-1 ratio of the price moving up and down while you have the optionality. However, for some reason your covered call got called away and you re-entered another, you still have those 20 shares. So you don't lose up on all the upside, plus you got the option. I really like this. So this morning, I bought 100 shares of MAGs, and I think it was, I forget what it was. It was like 44.34 or something like that. And then as soon as it closed, I did a 45 strike expiring this Friday for like another, I forget what it was. It was like 50 cents. So I ended up getting, like, if it closes, right, I get like $66 in premium. Regardless, I still get the premium. All right, but if I get a little bit of extra squeeze on it, if it gets called away. But now I'm thinking that I could grab an extra 20 shares, and if it does get called away, I don't necessarily lose my entire position. And then when I like Monday, I'll re-enter another position, do a cash secured put, collect another premium, or I could buy outright pre-market. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes if something's super far down, I'll buy pre-market and then start a covered call immediately at market open, collect the premium, and then just let it rip. This would give you your 120% on the Mag7. I would call it the 120% on Maggie, because that's essentially what it is. I like it. I think I'm going to do this because I'm quite frankly, guys, I'm sitting on too much cash flow, and the reason I would pick MAGs is because it invests, it buys the Mag7 directly. Like, that's actually what it's holding. So you'd make your own swap contract. That's what this is. And quite frankly, I'm sitting on too much cash, and the margin maintenance is 30% on MAGs. I love this, and it's a grower. So you're not only going to be getting a massive dividend, it ends up being, on a weekly basis, ends up being anywhere between 70 to $1 versus Maggie, which pays you about 37 cents, or $37 per 100 shares. MAGs would pay you anywhere from like $50 to $100 per 100 shares on a weekly basis. So it's like 200% greater we're going to call it dividend, right? It's a premium you get, but premiums are the same thing as dividend in this case. Plus you get the massive growth side of it, which is, it's almost up 19% year to date in the past 9 months. Whereas Maggie, because it's paying out the dividend, it's only up like 11%. I say that not to besmirch Maggie. I love Maggie. That's my girl. Okay. Maggie's wonderful. She's been great to me. I still have Maggie. I'm just saying I might be able to swap her out for her twin with, she's just disproportionately better. Like, by a large stretch of imagination's better. I like this. Let's do it. I'm going for it. Let's do it. Follow for more.